Hey YPTC, welcome back to another episode of Smokestacks. How are y'all this weekend? Hope you're doing good. Alright, we got another review for you. It is Cornell&Diehl's Star of the East. It is a broken flake, and it's a blend that I've never tried before, and so kind of excited about giving that a try. I've noticed that there's a few guys that are out making pipes right now, and everyone I've seen has been really, really good. I made a pipe, in fact I've made several pipes, and I just haven't had time to really get back into it over the past year or so. I have a lathe and a bandsaw, a couple of different belt sanders, and a sanding disc, that's on the side of one of my belt sanders. And I have found out that the last couple of pipes I made, I didn't even use my my lathe at all. This is one of the pipes I made, and I just used a sander, my belt sanders and my disc sander. And I just wanted to show it to let people know who don't have a lathe, pardon me, that you can make a decent looking pipe. And this is the one that I made on my belt sander. And to me, it turned out really, really nice. I love this pipe, and it just, to me, turned out really, really well. I'm trying to keep it in focus for you. So, like I said, you don't necessarily need a lathe to make you a pipe. Come on now, get in there, focus. Focus. There we go. Alright. That's it. That is the pipe that I made. Alright. Back with the review. Yeah. Cornell&Diehl's Star of the East. I got a little research here from Tabacco Reviews.com. It says 1/2 Latakia with a generous portion of Turkish and sweetened with stoved red Virginias. Notes: starting with a base of 50% Latakia with a generous portion of Turkish leaf, then sweetened with stoved red Virginias. Star of the East is a full-bodied blend, as well as a longtime favorite of Cornell&Diehl customers. It's blended by Cornell&Diehl, manufactured by Cornell&Diehl. It is an English blend, Latakia, Oriental, Turkish, and Virginia. There is no flavoring added to it. And like I said, now it comes in ribbon cut too. I have the broken flake. You can get it in 2-ounce or 8-ounce tins in bulk. And it is manufactured here in the good old US of A. Okay. Well, let's see what we got. I'm gonna, I've been smoking the duck. And I haven't smoked I've got a Peterson here that I haven't smoked but one time, and I have been had the hankering to get it back out and fire it up. It's my Peterson spigot, and yeah, it's a gorgeous pipe. I love the looks of this pipe, and my camera is going to screw with me, I can already tell. Yeah, it's a gorgeous pipe, really love it. Yeah, if I can just get you to do what you're supposed to. There we go. Yeah, very nice pipe, really love it. So that's what we're going to load this up with. And this is a sample that I got from the Tin Society in last month's box. So I don't have the tin. Like I said, I got a little sample pouch, but this is what it looked like. If like I said, I got a feeling my camera's going to deal me fits. Okay. Well, let's get it fired up. Now, it was a little bit moist when I took it out of the pouch. I've had this sitting out for about a half an hour. So it is really dry. With that blend, it ought to be good and smoky. Get my favorite pipe tamper out. All right. Well, right off the bat on that charring light, I could taste that, the Virginia, that grassy, you know, Virginia taste. Well, Virginia is definitely at the forefront of this blend. Oh yes, there it is. A little burning sensation, you know, you get from that Virginia's. That the Latakia, the Oriental, it's on the back end of it. I mean, you do taste it, but it's prominent in Virginia taste. Mild to full-bodied. a little closer to the full bodied. The room note, I'd have to say, is pleasant. Uh-oh, there's something creeping up on me. Trying to think of, I think it's Oriental. I'm getting a lot of Oriental now. Yep. Man, that's good. Oh. Very pleasing, very relaxing smoke. If you're new to English blends, I would not recommend this for somebody who's just starting to cross over, you know, into English blends, because it's pretty stout. For me, when I crossed over, Boswell's Northwoods was my tobacco choice, and still is, man. I love that stuff. That's one of my favorite blends, but it was easier because it's really mild, and you know, it's in between an English and a Vulcan blend, and it was really easy for me to cross over using that tobacco. But hey, there are some tobaccos that if you've seen some of my previous reviews, like the Virginia Cream. Now it is full of Virginia, but has that vanilla creamy note to it that's really light, and that would be something, you know, that would be good for you to cross over on. But this right here, the Star of the East, is pretty good. The flavor's right up there, you know, and the flavor keeps changing. It's really surprisingly good. You know, on Tabacco Reviews.com, it got 3 out of 4 stars. There were 27 4 stars, 37 3 stars, 12 2 stars, and 6 1 stars. I don't know what the deal was with that, because it's very good. I mean, there shouldn't be any 1 stars in here at all. If you ask me, there shouldn't be any 2 stars, because it's pretty damn good. I think what it is some people don't realize how much of a hit they're going to get with Virginias. And with Virginia being in the forefront in this blend, I don't think people were expecting that. And so it may, like I said, it may be a little strong for them, you know, but To tell you the truth, I do not like full Virginia blends that don't have anything else in it but Virginia, because this is too strong for me. This has quite a bit of Virginia in it, but it still has that Oriental, Turkish kick in there that you pick up, and that to me is what makes it delightful. The change in the flavors. In fact, this would be a blend that I would buy. It wouldn't go on my all-time favorite list, but this would be a good evening smoke. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Well, next week we should be getting our 10 Society boxes, and I will pick one. I'll pick some of the blends out of it and do a review on it. And I've got some more tobacco coming. I've got another tobacco order coming that should be here sometime this week. And there is a God, it just jumped right out of my head. A blend in there that has a top note to it that I'm really curious about. And it is something that you really don't hear of too much. Even the flavoring, you've got your bourbon flavors, your vanillas, your cherries, blueberries. Well, this is one you really don't hear about too much, and I don't think I've ever seen a review on it. To tell you the truth, I haven't looked, but I think that's what I'll do when I get off of making this video. I think I'll look up, see some reviews on it. Anyhow, I have some coming, and we will review that. I normally don't do flavored, but I want to sneak some in here every once in a while for you guys that are really not into the English and the Balkan blends. Be sure you look out next weekend for my video, and it'll be a surprise. All right. Okay, well, that is it. I'm getting out of here. Have yourself a good weekend. The weather's cooling down, so a lot of people are going to be indoors. This sucks, man. I thought we were starting to get that stride of that 75 and 80 degree heat, but this week is, it's jumped off and, in highs of 50s, 40s and 50s, which, I'm not complaining, man. I'll take it. I'll take anything over with that crap we dealt with over the winter, you know what I mean. So anyhow, next week, hopefully, it'll be nice. And, well, that's it. I am getting out of here. Have yourself a good weekend, and we'll see you later.